In 2053, crime rates had surged over 800%, overwhelming prisons across the nation. To solve the crisis, the government launched a controversial rehabilitation program, one that would have once been condemned as inhumane. Prisoners were given two choices: immediate execution or to serve their full sentence inside a sealed metal box. Food and water were rationed based on the votes of law-abiding citizens, the very people the prisoners had once wronged. Any attempt to escape meant instant execution inside the box. Somewhere off the coast of Australia, on a remote island where hundreds of these boxes were lined up in silence, prisoner number 13, a wounded woman serving a 4-year sentence, clung to her final years of life. Her water cup was empty, but when she checked the small hatch expecting food, she found a razor blade instead. After a long hesitation, despair won. She pressed the blade to her skin, just as miles away 2 children playing near the shore accidentally tossed a rubber ball that struck one of the boxes. The sound jolted Tharugar 13 awake. Her wrists and ankles were bound. Gritting her teeth, she tore at the restraints until they snapped free. It was day 1 of her 7-year sentence. Suddenly, a red light blinked. Beep. The hatch opened briefly. She caught a glimpse of the children walking away before it slammed shut again. Then a screen lit up inside her cell, playing a calm instructional video ending with, "You are exactly where you chose to be." Her scream shattered the silence. "I'm innocent!" she cried, pounding the walls until her hands bled. Hours later, the hatch opened again, but no food came. She searched every inch of the box, desperate for a weakness. A faint electric shock jolted her fingers when she pressed too long on one spot, but she didn't stop. There was nothing else to do. As days blurred, her mind began to fracture. She clawed at the metal walls, her own screams echoing back at her. Elsewhere, in another box, prisoner Narzo 1 stirred awake, sentenced to 2 years with over 500 days left. At night, a faint voice whispered through her speaker, "Are you still alive, 01? When she tampered with the light panel, the cameras caught her. A siren blared. Execution commencing. Steel rods descended from the ceiling. She screamed for help, but the hatch stayed shut. The rod stopped inches from her face. A glitch, she thought. She smiled, thinking fate had spared her. But the malfunction ended. The rods resumed their descent, slowly, crushing her body in silence. By morning, prisoner Tharugar 13 was still tracing the cold walls of her box, searching for freedom that would never come.